It feels good. I'm not gonna lie. Every single time, the feeling just I can't describe it. Every time you do a chart and you, you just go through your thinking process and why you're gonna enter a chart, why you're gonna enter a trade, and then you do your chart, and then you do your take profit, you do your stop loss, and then bang, like you literally get in the chart, like you literally get in a trade. It's crazy, and then everything comes through. Like you can't complain, man. You literally can't complain. Like I can't explain the feeling. The feeling's like I don't know, man. This after having my like family, after my family and all of that. This is the most craziest feeling ever. Every time I win, even when I lose, obviously I have a stop loss, so I don't lose a lot of money. Even when I lose, it's still a W because I learn from my lessons. So losing's still cool. Number one, I don't lose a lot of money, and number two, I learn a lesson from it. So that means I never lose because of the same mistake twice, if you get what I mean. So like either way, it's a win-win. If I win, I win a lot of money. If I lose a little bit of money, but I learned a lesson. So yeah. Anyways, back to ENA. This is my first YouTube video. Like my first YouTube video I posted literally a couple of days ago was talking about ENA, and I was talking about how I missed the move. And I'm gonna explain to you what the move is. The move was here. If I had my big boy pants on, I would have entered right here. I would have entered over here, and it would have been a beautiful entry. It would have went all the way up. It would have been a nice entry, yeah? But I didn't have my big boy pants on because Bitcoin was looking bearish. Bitcoin looked like it was going down. Bitcoin was choppy. Like it wasn't a good time to trade. So I had zero confidence in doing a long. I was more thinking about doing a short. But my main entry was over here anyways. I wanted it to go down from here, come down to the 42 cents, 41, 43 cents, and then go back up. That's what I was looking for. But obviously it didn't happen. But why was I looking for ENA to come down here? Because it hasn't. But why did I want it to come down here? I'm going to show you something. This yellow line is a trend line. And ENA's price action respects this trend line. It touched it here. It touched once over here. It went up. It touched twice. It went up. It touched the third time. It went up. So the fourth time when it touched it, you would assume for it to go up, right? It didn't. It tricked a lot of people. It came down, and then when it came down, I don't know how many people, but me personally, I would have looked at that and said, all right, it's gonna do something like this. It came down, right? Boom, bearish retest, and then come down there and grab all the liquidity, all the whatever you want to call it. Like some people call it liquidity, some people call it a bullish fucking block order, some people call it something else. Me personally, I call it support. Yeah, I call it support. Yeah, right here. A lot of people would have thought, yeah, this is what's gonna happen next. It didn't do that. It didn't do that at all. What did it do? Broke it, tricked everyone, and then it went up. When I made my video, it was around here, yeah? And then I said, I missed the train. I literally said, I missed the train. I'm not gonna chase it. I don't do all of that. Like, I've been there, done that. I'm not that person anymore. I've got rules and I've got principles, and I stick by them. So I said, for me to enter ENA, I need ENA to do a couple things. It went up, right? Hey, when that don't work. Cool. It went up. I needed to get rejected, come down, make a higher low, and then come up. This is a high low. Why is this a high low? Because this low is higher than this low. Anyways, my entry was over here. I entered. I'm in a long right now. I'm looking to sell over here in this box. Why am I looking to sell in this box? Because look what happened here on the 28th. Everyone sold here. And why is this box so important? When in a doubt, look to the left. let's look to the left. This is all the way back to February. February the 3rd, February the 4th, February the 6th, 2025. See what happened in February? February the 3rd. So this is a very strong resistance line. From here, it got rejected and went down. It crashed down. Let's get all of this off for you. Look at that. That's a big drop. That's like a 70%. 70s, I don't know. Let's find out. From here to the lowest point, which is 22 cents, 67%. That's a big drop. And that's why this, wow. My thing just bugged out. Sorry about that, man. My laptop literally just, I think it's my fingers. I don't know what it was, but that just bugged out. Anyways, this is why this is a very, very strong resistance area. What is resistance? Let's just change the word from resistance to sellers. What is support? Let's just change the word from support to buyers. So all the sellers are here. Hence why I got my sell orders over here. On to the next one, uni. Look at my baby go. Now let's delete this. Look at my previous video and you'll see what I said about uni. Very simple. Just like ENA, I missed the train. I said, all right, I missed the train. So what do I need? I need uni to do two things. I needed to get rejected, come back down here, use it as a retest, and boom, onto the moon mission. But yeah, let's just delete that. So, boom, boom, boom. That's what I needed to do. I literally said that in my previous video. If you don't believe me, go and look at it. I don't need to cap. Like, I trade market structure. Like, that's all I do. Like, by me saying that and then a day or 2 days later, that happening, doesn't mean like I can predict the future. It doesn't mean like I can tell you, yeah, tomorrow uni is gonna go to $14. It doesn't work like that. I'm not predicting the future. So when you watch my videos, listen to the words I use very carefully, because I don't say, this price is gonna go to $5 and then after that's gonna go to $7 and then $150. I don't say none of that shit. I just say I need this to do this. If it does this, I'll get into this. If it doesn't do this, so there's a lot of ifs. Do you know what I'm saying? Because no one can predict the future. Like, no one can predict. Like, if you're a good trader, you don't predict, you react. You have your simple rules and you just stick by your rules and just be disciplined and just follow the rules. That's it. If you like, one of my rules, one of the best rules I have is, if you miss the train, don't worry about it. There's gonna be another train. Tomorrow's another day. Fuck it. That's how we do it. Uni, then this green line. Let's change it white for you guys. This white line is a very, very strong area. Uni, try to break it here. On the 4th of August, it didn't work. And then literally the next what's that? 4 hours later, because we're looking at 4-hour chart, it didn't work. Another 4 hours later, it didn't work. And then literally the fourth time, it worked. It broke it. That's why, as a market structure trader, I looked at that and I said, this line got broken. So for me to see how strong that line is, yeah, I need it to break. I need the price to come back to it, use it as support. So what does support mean? That's where the buyers are. So the buyers come back in at that price and then boom, off to the moon mission. And that's what Uni's doing right now. Uni is up 7%. Whatever coin is up 7%. XRP is up 10%. What's this? Popcat's up 7%. Sui's up 7%. Fuck coins up 10%. That's about it. So Uni's one of one of those coins that's doing its thing. Another coin that we're gonna look at next is Ondo. I'm only gonna talk about the coins. I'm only gonna look at the coins I've talked about in my previous videos, because in my previous videos I showed you what I thought about them, my thinking process on why I'll enter and when I'll enter. Although I basically said it's a nice falling wedge, and I'm not like, I don't really, all of these patterns and all of that, I don't trade them. But if someone put a gun to my head and said pick one, I would pick falling wedge. I don't know, for whatever reason I like falling wedges, and 68% chance falling wedges break to the upside at, at some point, but it is a 68% chance it breaks to the upside. That's a fact. Anyways, cool. So this broke this trend line. Yeah, let me show you how important a retest is. It broke the trend line. As you can see, this green candle broke it. It's above this yellow line, right? And then it came back down, retested it, and then boom, 8%. No, that's just easy. Market cap, that's the market cap, 3.16 billion. I mean, I can easily see this get to like, I don't know, 10 billion market cap, probably 12, but who knows? Who knows? Another coin I talked about from the other day is SNX, synthetics. Same thing as synthetics, but it didn't really do what I said it was gonna do. I expected it to come all the way down here, yeah, and then do some sort of double bottom and then go up. So it didn't do that though. I was off. I already bought. I done a buy order over here, so I know that didn't get hit because my fucking alarm didn't go off. Like my alerts didn't go off. My alarm didn't go off. Nothing went off, and I saw the market taking off, so I knew I didn't enter this trade. I probably missed it by, what is that, 3%, 2%. That's the lowest point. My entry was down here. My entry was right here, 2.59%. Am I crying about it? No. On to the next one. It's not that deep. Yeah. What's the next one? Fuck coins. Fuck coin is one of the biggest gainers I got on my watch list. But have I entered fuck coin? No, because on my previous video I showed you when a safe entry on fuck coin is, and fuck coin still not looking like a good entry for me. Why? Because I need this green line to get broken. Just like what these other coins have done, I need fuck coin to do that. Let's take this off. Take this off. Wow. It's like everything trying to delay my video today. Cool. Trend line broken. Cool, no problem. Previous low. And this is a higher low. And this is another higher low. That's a good indication. So fuck coin is telling me it's had enough of going down, because it's come down a lot. It's come down 48%. So it's only right it bounces up, right? Wherever goes down must go up. That's the way I see it. And wherever goes up must come down. That's just how I see it. So cool. No more gains. Let me tell you when a safe entry for me would be simple. Break this resistance area, which is the green line. Break it. Even if you come all the way up here, it don't matter. Yeah, break it, no problem. But I need you to come back and retest it, and then we go on to the moon, do this, and we can do all of that shit. Yeah, but I need you to come down here. Like once you do this, I need you to come back and do this, and then we can start doing all this crazy shit. Yeah, simple. Like right now, I'm not FOMO. Like, you know, I told you already, I don't do all of that shit. Fear of missing out doesn't work with me. But yeah, what's making the market go up? It's this baby right here, Ethereum. Are we really gonna get to 4K? Like, that's the real question. Are we gonna see 4K ETH around here? I can tell you this for a fact. There is millions and millions waiting to short Ethereum right here, and they've been winning every time it's come round here. Look, it came round here, bow. Now it's coming around there again. Is it gonna do it? Who knows? Like, only God knows. But anyways, this was a quick one. I'm done. Like, subscribe, all of that, all of that, all of that.